Hi, and welcome to this second practice from my Yoga for the Menstrual Cycle series. So this practice is for those days in your cycle where the most pain has passed, you're still feeling a little bit of pain, you're still feeling low energy, and you want to get back to a little bit more movement in your body. So let's remember the two energies that we're working with during this time of the month. The first energy is samana vayu, which is the energy that comes inwards, that centers. And it's the energy that's available to us when we are in our moon phase, when we are most intuitive, and we have that ability to go a little bit further inwards and meditate. And the other energy that we're working with is the energy that goes down, apana vayu, the wind that goes down to the earth. And this is the energy that's helping us to cleanse our uterus, to shed layers that have been building over the previous 28-day cycle. And so our intent is to bring everything down and connect a little bit more with the earth. So today we're going to look for a little bit more movement, especially in our pelvic area, a little bit more openness to balance out that instinctive urge we have when we're in pain to sort of go inwards and protect ourselves and to get a little bit more ease from the pain. What happens when we do this over time is that we start to feel tension and contraction and probably a little bit of stagnant energy. So we're just going to ease into this practice. It's going to be very slow, very sweet, and very down to earth. So having said that, make sure you've got a few cushions with you or a bolster and a cushion. And we're going to start in child's pose with a very wide knee stance. So the knees should be nearly as wide or as wide as the mat. Bring your feet together. You're going to place the cushion or cushions as close as you can to your pubis. And then you're going to lie down over this little hill of cushions. And perhaps you're going to want to bring one for your forehead. So just settle in to the pose, allowing your body to drape over the cushions. And you're going to feel the cushions against your pelvic area. And as you breathe, this will turn into a massage on this area. We're going to exhale through the mouth, which is a form of releasing any tension, any residual pain, anything that's bringing you down emotionally or mentally. Just let it go to the earth. And you can place your head on the floor or on the cushion, whatever is more comfortable for you. Start looking for those deep breaths, starting to open the lower area of your body, breathing down towards the pelvic area, and then letting everything out. One more time. Good. Now come up onto your forearms just for a moment, because we're going to bring up the left arm, just stretch it up towards the sky, opening the chest, and then you're going to slide that left arm underneath your chest and settle the head back down. And again, you might need the cushion if your forehead doesn't reach the ground. We're just going to stay here, opening this left back side of the shoulder and the neck. And you can actually place your left side of the head or cheek on the cushion or floor. And with each exhale, just relax the body a little bit more and settle into this position. As you breathe into the pelvic area, also exhale and release that area, allowing it to open a little bit more with each breath. Good. The next inhale, come back up. And we're going to go to the other side. So you've got your left forearm on the floor. Inhaling, you bring the right arm up. And then you're going to slip it underneath your chest. And start to position the rest of your body, whether it's the side of your head or your cheek on the cushion or on the ground. On your next exhale, just consciously drop the shoulders. Let go of any tension you may be unconsciously holding, either in the area of the shoulders or the back, or even the hips and the legs. Breathe into this position. Balasana, this posture of the child, is a very introspective one. So as we practice it, we are engaging in this energy flow of Samanavayu, the energy going inwards, as well as Apana, the energy going down. On the next inhale, when you're ready, come back up. And we're going to slowly place the cushions to the side. Slow movements. Let your transitions be smooth. We're going to go into all fours now. Separating the knees just about the width of the hips, the hands about shoulder width, where they're comfortable, and just bring in your toes so we open up the bottom of the feet. And we're going to start here with a free movement, sahaja movement of the hips. Slowly bringing them into little circles, just beginning to feel how the hips move today and how this movement feels. And as you do this, let go of the head. Sometimes when I move my hips, my head follows intuitively. So if this is also something that happens to you, just let your head and your neck go with it. And as you move, just let your whole body start engaging in this circular flow. And perhaps your circles will get a little bit wider. You might want to separate your knees and your hands a little bit more. That will allow for some more movement as your hips go a little bit further. Remember to let your head relax. And Sahaja movement invites you to go where you feel like your body needs to go. So whether it be in these circles or some other movement, just go with it. And when you feel the time, the moment, reverse the direction. And you can begin with the smaller circles and make them wider, or just go where the body feels like going. Consciously move with your breath. Continuing with those circular motions or looking for more serpent-like ones, if that feels good. Or even into a more traditional spinal movement, like cat-cow, opening and closing. Your body knows what it needs to do. Connect with your instinctual movement more than any movement that's guided by your head. And as you're ready, you're going to move closer down towards the ground, coming down on your forearms and eventually settling your hips down. Good. Little by little, you're going to move your chest down. You can place one hand over another and your forehead over your two hands, or just rest your forehead on one of your arms, whatever feels best to you. Just letting go the full weight of your body to the ground. If it feels good, your heels can fall outwards. And we're going to start a little wiggle of the hips, wobbling them from side to side. And this little movement should feel good. And it should feel like you're releasing your lower back. Any tension that you may have held there, any pain. Let your whole body move with that wobble. Opening more energy channels and allowing for the element of water to move through the whole body. Good. Bringing that movement to a halt, we're going to bend the knees 90 degrees. And now what we're going to do is just gently let the heels drop to one side on the exhale. When you inhale, the heels move back to the center, and when you exhale, they move to the other side. And just go with that very soft, gentle, side-to-side movement of the feet. A simple twisting leg motion, releasing the lower back and the legs a little bit more. And also having this very soft, gentle massage on the pelvic area, on the uterus, the ovaries. Good. Bring down the legs towards the floor, and we're going to stretch the arms forward. What we're going to do now is we're going to rock to one side, rock to your right side, so that you're just balancing along the whole right side of the body. You can move there a little bit in this massage of the right hand side of your body. And then you're going to fall forward again and go to the other side, to the left side. Balance there for a bit. How does that feel? And then keep going. Going back to the right side for a moment, and then falling back forward, and then to the other side. And just go with it. And let's do this one more time to each side. And when you reach the left side of your body, you're going to go all the way over until you're lying down, face up, looking up at the sky. Good. Now bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor. Just feel the length of your spine resting on the ground now. Good. You're going to separate your feet about the width of the mat, so they're quite wide. And once you're there, we're going to go into an active twist. On the exhale, let your knees fall to the right. Just leave your feet where they are. On the inhale, bring the knees back to center. When you exhale, they fall to the left. And you can accompany this with your head. Always inhaling to the center, exhaling when the knees fall to the side, and your face can look the other way so that your knees and your legs are moving and your head is moving from side to side as well. Follow your breath. Just promoting this fluid motion, opening up all of the bottom part of the body and recovering a little bit more range of motion and openness. Good. Coming back to center. Good. Now, Back at center, we're going to bring the knees towards the chest. You can put your hands over your knees or your legs, and we're just going to do some circles with the knees together. Circles around the lower back, massaging that lumbar spine. Do at least 3 circles in one direction, and then 3 circles in the other. Good. Knees back to center. And now we're going to open our knees, and you're going to reach through your legs, through the inner part of your knees, and just grab the front of the knee or the leg, wherever you can reach. You're just going to hold your legs there. So your legs are open, your arms are on the inside of the legs, and you're hanging on to them on the front side. And just find this position. Yeah, let yourself relax in the position. Allow your shoulders to relax, your arms, it's just your hands that are holding on to this light weight of your knees. Breathe down into your belly. Soften your face and your jaw. You can open your mouth. Move your jaw from side to side. Recognizing that there's a deep connection between our jaw and our pelvis. And as we relax one, relax the other. Connection that was born from inside our mother's womb between these 2 pivotal joints in our body. Good. Now what we're going to do is you're going to stretch your right knee a little bit further away, and that's going to stretch your arm, and perhaps you'll feel it in your shoulder. Just take that knee a little bit further away. You're going to feel it probably in the inside of your leg as well. And then bring it back to center. Now take the left knee a little bit further away, stretching it, opening that side a little bit, coming back to center. And do it one more time on each side. Allowing the head to sort of move with the movement. Feeling that stretch from the knee all the way up towards the hip area and even up towards the shoulder, and then come back. Good. One breath here in center. Then now we're going to bring our knees back together and then separate them in a wide circle. So do 3 circles, bringing your knees together and then taking them apart. And after your 3rd circle, just change direction and do 3 more the other way. Increasing your mobility in your hip joints, the movement of energy in this area as well. Very good. Open your arms, bring your feet down to the floor. Bring your right leg in over your left leg, and then just allow your legs to fall towards the left-hand side. So just let them fall to where they reach. You don't need to reach the floor necessarily. If it feels comfortable, you can place your left hand over that top leg. Just sort of rest it there, helping to open up a little bit more. Let your shoulders relax. That left arm should be relaxed. And you can take your face over to the right-hand side if that feels right. If not, just leave it in the center. Look for your full breath here. Good. After the next exhale, bring the knees back to center, the feet to the floor. Now we're going to bring the left leg over the right and allow both knees to fall to the right-hand side. You can bring your elbows down, lift your shoulder blades off the floor, and then rest them again. And that will allow you to deepen this twist a little bit more. You can put the right hand on the top leg if that feels good. If your knees sort of disconnect, that's okay. Just breathe into this twist. Looking for those full 3-part breaths. Good. And on your next inhale, come back to center. Bring your knees in one more time and just rock from side to side, giving your whole back a really nice massage. Good. And now we're going to reach for a cushion. Plant both of your feet on the floor. Push into the ground, lifting your bum off the ground into a very soft bridge pose, and then slowly bringing your bum back down, resting on the cushion, which is now below your bum and your lower back. So you can stay here if this feels like your pelvic area is already opening quite a bit. And if not, you can try stretching your legs out into a shavasana, supported by this prop. Either way is fine. Each body is different, so just see what's good for you today. And when you're into your position, if you've got your knees bent, a good option is to separate the feet a little bit more and rest your knees one against the other in the middle. If you've got your legs open, just try to stretch far with the back of your feet, with your heel. Press downwards there, let go. Press down a little bit with your bum and then let go. Press down with your shoulders, feeling that opening in the chest, and then relax. And settle in to this relaxation. We're going to take the next breath down into the lower belly, the pelvic area, and then let it out. Next breath is going to be to the first phase, pelvic area, and the middle part of your body where your ribs are, and then let that go. And your 3-part breath. First phase, second phase, and chest, third phase, and then let that go. You're going to keep breathing with this 3-part full body breath. Feeling with this breath how your energy starts to reach every little part of your body. As far as your feet, as your hands, as the top of your head. Energy flowing throughout the entire length and width of your body. And take your mind now down into your pelvic area. If you feel that it's comfortable, you can place a hand or both of your hands on your womb. Coming into connection with your essence of womanhood. This seat of love and peace. Bringing to this area fertility and abundance. This pulsating heart of our body, our uterus, full of life, full of color, full of breath. We give thanks for this center of creation, of creativity and life. You can leave both hands there or take one hand to your heart area, connecting or two hearts, two centers of life and power. Feeling the pleasure of this relaxation. A smile that begins in the mouth and continues in the heart and in your womb. And you can stay here in this relaxation a little while longer, or bring your feet in, bending your knees. On your next in-breath, pushing your feet into the ground, lifting your bum off of the ground and removing the cushion. Exhaling and bringing the whole of your back down to the floor. And on your next breath, you're going to go over to one side, placing the cushion between the knees. And you can lie on one arm outstretched beneath your head, or any other position within this side stance. Taking a few moments here, remembering that this is our time of the month for rest. So allow yourself rest at any moment of the day. If you want to stay here now, you can stay here. Or slowly bring yourself up, little by little, into our first asana, Sukhasana, our meditation pose. Where I'll also invite you to stay after we close with our mantra today. Om Apanaya Svaha. Exhale, letting out all of the air. Inhale with your 3-part breath. Om Apanaya Svaha. Om Apanaya Svaha. Om Apanaya Bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra, palm to palm at the heart. Thanking our moon cycle, our blessed womb. Thanking each other. Om Shanti. Thank you for practicing with me. It's been my pleasure to be your companion on this special time of the month. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. You now have the possibility of taking live online Yoga for Women classes with me. You'll find the info down below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.